All right, hey everybody, this is new. We got a stream now. I created the channel. It took 24 hours to actually get this thing running, but I think we're actually up. This is great. This is really nice. So this is fxhash daily. We're going to call it fxhash daily, but more it's essentially like Tezos daily. I'm using fxhash because it's mostly where most of the content for the stream is going to come, but I think we'll do a lot. So today we're going to take a look at fxhash. I want to bring it up. I don't think there was much today actually. So let me bring up the hash. Let me bring up the hash. Let me just bring this up. Chrome tab. Wait, I'm gonna go window actually. Let's go tab. Or no wait. Let's take this out. Getting used to this. I think we'll do window. Yeah, here we go. So we can share a bunch of stuff. Let's see how this comes out. Let's just take a look at the stream and make sure everything's good. Oh look, I get a double. Yeah, double's nice. Um, but this is good. Yeah, this is really nice. So let's take a look at fxhash today. On the whole, honestly, there wasn't much today. There was one decent drop, and we'll take a look at that now. Let me just expand this out a little bit more to fill the page. Okay, so today there was not that much that actually completed, or there were some things that completed, a few that completed, but really nothing of importance except for one drop, and we'll go take a look at that right now. Actually, two. So there was Secret Stairways, and there was also Sanotype, which I thought was going to mint out, but it didn't. And then obviously the Ayelas, Aldas. I don't know how to pronounce it, but we'll come to that one last. Let's take a look at Secret Stairways first. Secret Stairways is a project by Omar Labato, and I thought it was interesting. It's got some nice outputs. It's interesting how it creates itself. It's a little bit slow for my taste, I guess, but maybe there's a lot going on from a coding perspective. Uh, just to calculate everything. So yeah, so it's using 5,000 to 9,000 points, and that's why it goes a little bit slow. But the outputs were interesting. You know, it feels like some ancient Greek buildings. And let's take a look. So it minted out at 7. It went all the way down, either 7 or, yeah, I think 7. And so the floor is at 9. There's been 21 secondary sales, which is nice for, you know, like a 77 mints. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Some of the outputs were okay. Let me switch over to the project view so we can see them a little bit bigger. Some of them are okay. I mean, I wish there was some more detail within it. You know, it's a little bit sparse. Uh, some of them are good. Like this feels like like a castle on a hill, but it's like off frame. It'd be nice if the framing was a little bit better and there was just more structure within it. I think more structure would have helped. Like if the entire frame were these buildings, and but you know you get a lot of this empty space, which really doesn't have much, and then more of this kind of like dirt ground. Like it's not how you would frame a photo. Um, so yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think this is going to be one that really stays around. It's a nice progression, I guess. But he has been putting out a lot. I mean, I looked at his previous works that he's doing, and he's already got a bunch. I just saw Balloon Field on Clouds come out like a week ago, and that one did okay. I think he probably just needs to spend more time in fleshing these things out because this one feels about half done, maybe a quarter done. Um, so I think it's just more of giving it richness rather than. I mean, he's got what's necessary here. It just needs more richness, more detail. I don't know. Maybe he's working on a time limit for himself. So okay, the other one that I wanted to look at was actually TLDR minted out. That one minted out at 0.01. Interesting one. I mean, Ed does a lot. So Ed's doing like, Ed did Hidden Creek, which came out pretty much yesterday. And he's like really trying a lot. So, you know, there's a bunch that are here that he does. I think they're almost every day, almost. But 0.1, you know, pretty much free mint. It's not bad. Did this get above? Yeah, it really didn't go anywhere. 3 sales. I don't think there's much there. Let's see. So, oh yeah, Chris Randall's A Realized Manifestation. This one was cool. I think I had a reserve for this one. This one was actually really nice. Like, I think it's, Chris comes out with some interesting things. He did this abstract concept, which I have, working theory, which I like as well too. So I definitely think that it's good. He's doing some really interesting stuff. And this is like a nice abstract progression. It looks like. So, the thing about Chris is there's never, well, this one was 0, but like his other ones, I think a working theory was like 2 or 6 or something. It's never really that much. He keeps his prices down, and really lets the secondary take it. So in this one had 0 in the primary and then 17 sales in the secondary, and it's got a floor of like 5, which is good for like a 0 ment project, especially one which is, you know, put out in quick time like this. It's kind of relatively similar across with just different palettes, different brush strokes. So good for him. It was a nice drop. It was good to see this. So coming back, I think the only one, oh, so there's like agents, which I talked about yesterday. I wasn't too impressed with it. For like a one Tezos mint, um, I guess it hit. Yeah, I got 3 reserved. uh, but it just doesn't. I wish it would stop. I wish it would stop right there. But, oh, maybe it did. Actually, let's do some mints. Okay, I'll do my mints on stream, and we can look at them. And I'll give some. I'll tell you how I feel about my mints. Okay, so let's confirm, and we'll wait, and we'll do a nice reveal. That's a decent thing for the stream. Like if I have a reserve, I'll save it for the stream if I can. Um, like one which is like this, where it's got a reserve. I wonder if he reserved one for me. Did he say who got the reserve? Okay, ready? Reveal? Let's do a reveal. Yeah, see, lines, like, just lines. Okay, let's try it again. And let's just look at some of the outputs while it's going. I just think a lot of these outputs they feel unfinished. I feel like this could have had a lot of more like more depth, right, than what it has now. It feels unfinished. Um, like this is not a. I just don't think this is finished from perspective. Let's hit this last one. Let's do this last one here. See, this one looks nice. I mean, like if there's more like complexity with inside the image, I would probably like it more. But most of the prints are like samey like this, where it's just like these like strings. It's like string, and they don't really do much. There's no like weaving or intertwining. The more interesting ones they actually stop within, and you get a bit more complexity like this. But like this one, you're not going to hang in your house, right? Even the like chaotic ones, like no. And we'll get to Studio Yorktowns here in a second, but there's just too much sameness, especially for a 500 mint one. Let's take a look at the last one. Probably gonna be yeah. See, just lines, Really, like you get about a half second of interest, and then that's it. So I don't know. Not that interesting. Planets minted out, but I think this was a 0.3 mint. Interesting. It's doing some animated stuff. I wonder how the secondary is doing. Yeah, not great. So I don't think there was really much from the secondary today. We'll get to that after the thing. Let's see. Where is Alice? Okay, so this one I pleasantly surprised with. I talked about it yesterday. It's got a 8-bit abstract feeling to it. Some of the prints are pretty cool. I bet these would look really good, like blown up. Let's open this. Wait. Okay, Okay, maybe it's not print. Oh no, this one's white. Oh, it is white. I wonder why it showed up as, so it's not white here, but it's, let's look at one of these ones, like this one, all blown up. It's definitely, it feels like a tapestry. I mean, I think there's a bit more design influence here. It's not so random. Um, Something went into it. Uh, Maybe I should find out about how created this, but I think there's enough variation. When I think about this one, I think there's enough print. It definitely feels like a big set, like a robust and rich set. Like even though it's abstract, it's definitely very rich. Um, so yeah, and this one, let's take a look. This one minted at a flat 16, and it's trading at 33. And I think the highest sale was 85, so that's good. And look, 5.5, six on the primary, 6 on the secondary, 124 sales. So 1/3 of everything exchanged hands today. It's really nice. I wonder if it keeps up. What's on the high end? I just don't know. When I look at this, I just don't know how to see. What, maybe these are rare, right? So it's got a little chaos injected into it. What's the not rare ones look like, or what people think are not rare? Hmm, I don't know. I don't know. You know, I like Studio Yorktown's other stuff, but this one I'm finding it hard to mesh with it. So LA is for allomorph, specific gene. This collection, um, okay. For some, the resulting shapes might represent DNA strands or atoms or cells. So it's like genetic something. Okay. Well, that's that. Let's take a look at the uh, 24-hour volumes. Quite low, right? So yesterday, the volumes were a little bit higher on the top end. So the top end was in over 10,000 tes. Today's just 5.7 by allays on the secondary. Kinetograms dropping down, turn light dropping down, buy really dropping down. Um, so I like one. I think this must have been one Gerhard sold, um, and then the secret stairways. So I don't know. Maybe it's just a Tuesday or Wednesday. Sorry, Wednesday, and there's no volume really this today. Um, I don't think there was a ton of. I mean, with it not being an interesting drop day, it probably didn't bring a lot of people to sit down to their computer and want to go out and buy stuff. Um, so let's take a look at the incoming for tomorrow. Marixel's Mega Collab in 2 hours. That should be fun. I thought this secretion, it had a nice, this looked interesting, but like once you get through the variations, I don't know, the variations, it's not really done that well. Like it's too, um, it's not blended right. Like if you look at the art blocks version of this, it's a million times better. So that one's a skip. Let's make a collab. We'll see if it mints out. Maybe it does. Astrolabe, no, no. What about this one? Grill protection. Pixel Link is done. Oh, he did chaotic neutral, which I have one, and tunnel vision. Oh, he's done some good stuff, actually. Let's take a look at this one. This one is in 11 hours. Variation. Oh, nice. What's this one minting at 4? Oh, this will be a really nice one, I think. Some nice variations in here. Nice palette. This is cool. Nice variation. Chaos. Yeah, I think this will mint out 100% quickly as well too. At 8. It's gonna be early tomorrow. Yeah, definitely early on this one. But that's cool. That'll be nice tomorrow. That'll grill protection. That'll probably get some good volumes. Uh, Paper screen door. Mm, feels a little bit too simplistic. This guy's verified, but he did one other one, kind of like a collage. It's collagey. Alpinism, I thought, at first, like you see the first mint of this, or like the first option. The more that I saw, the more that I didn't really like this one. I don't think I'll take part in this one. Maybe a two when if it goes there, because like Dre has not really done anything that is on the high end. Uh, Yinren, let's take a look. So the variations. This is definitely. Ooh, I like that yellow one. That was a good palette. Some of these are okay. Definitely a one mint, and I don't. I wouldn't trade this. I mean, it's too samey. Um, Fracture time. Let's take a look. Oh, this one's 32. Let's take a look at what Javier's done before. Ooh, Infinite Jazz. That's a nice. That's a nice. Oh, but he didn't mint out. Maybe Jazz minted out. Yeah, this one minted out. Um, and this one is interesting. Let's take a look at the mints. Yeah, this one's got enough. That one was slightly interesting. But what was the on Jazz? What was the floor? 5. And he's trying to get this one starting Dutch auction, starting at 32, going down to 4. Let's take a look at some variations. I don't know. No, I'll skip this. I don't think I'd minted it even at 4. I don't think I'd minted it even at 4. Let's go back to incoming. Here's Andre with Riot. It's verified. Andre has done a bunch of other of these same ones, kind of like similar series. They all minted out though. What's Ariel trading at? 2. Oh, that must be a this must be a 2.5 mint. Yeah. No. I don't it's definitely a 2 mint. Exoville. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Huh. That's cool. I like this one. For like an architectural one, definitely has its own style. Like I wonder if he puts the sun in everyone. It's like places all these down in some sort of form and sizing, and then you get the and he's using some like background filters or something. Some filters to provide this. Uh-huh. I'll have to see. I don't know if I would. Oh man, it's too. It needs some variation in the light placement. I don't really like the light placement on every single one, but I do like his other stuff. Some of the stuff is good. What was the last one? Last one went for. Oh, it didn't actually mint out. Yeah. Okay. Substitute minted out, and it's trading at 1. Um, what looks good? Archetype? No, no. His stuff's not getting volume. Interesting. I think it's a nice step in the right direction, but no volume. FX Panface. There's variations. Okay. Yeah. Collab with Pedro Hernandez and Pam PNG. What else is tomorrow? 16 hours from now. Okay, let's take a look at Zephyr. Actually, I've seen Zephyr. Zephyr looks nice. I would hope there's some more variation in the palette. There is. This one is cool. See, like the previous one that agents, uh, see, if agents just did something more like this, right? Didn't run for so many steps, because it just runs for too many steps, right? I think it would be a little bit better, because then you could get this like add in this like growth that it has. And so this one will definitely mint out of 5. Is it just 5? Well, that's a lot. But Code RGB did, what did he do before? Board and math class, which I think I have a print of that one. Oh, that one went to 15. Oh, wow. But this one, it's not great when you don't mint out at the lowest of your Dutch auction. Yeah, actually, I did not print that one. I didn't like that one. See if shapes. I can see why he chose the pricing that he did, but probably just needed one layer below since it wasn't the best. And I don't know if this is going to outdo Sea of Shapes, but we'll see it tomorrow. And I think that's it. So Southern Gothic tomorrow, a couple hours earlier than this, and that's it. Okay. Anything else coming up this week? Oh yeah, portable, plottable memories train station looks great. And I think that's it. That's it for now. What I do want to go over is the object drops today. I saw a couple of good ones. So let's take a look at my wallet and see if I picked up anything. I have a couple of ones that I created. They're all at 1 Tezos just for fun. I'm going to throw these Midjourney actually and see what I come up with tomorrow. Midjourney's $30, so we're going to see how Midjourney goes. Okay, so this one I found today. This is a great photo. It's a beautiful photo. It's so it's almost plastic, right? She looks like she's some sort of like doll, and this is plastic. It's great, really cool. His other prints, they're okay, but this one is just fabulous. So I actually bought it. He wrote me on Twitter, and the guy said, which is really nice. Like I'm happy I made this guy's day. Where'd he go? Here we go. Wow, this really means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. Thanks very much, Sam. My first ever sell. Thanks, brother. Good for you, man. Good for you. Like, Diftez, the Lagos photographer. Good for you. This is a great shot. Really nice. Really liked it. And I'm not going to go through this feed, but really nice shot. I like this one a lot. Let's see. What else was there? There was a couple of other ones that I liked. Oh yeah, I was listening to this last night. I mean, I don't think you can hear the sound, but it's got some like drum and bass vibes. Oh wait, it's got some like hip hop stuff. Yeah, I was listening to the Twitter feed and it came up. I will say that that's it. I didn't really buy anything else today. There were some ones that I missed, which I'm really angry about. So where was the one that I missed? Oh, actually, did I get? Yeah, I Gatekeeper 2. Gatekeepers. Hold on. Where's Gatekeeper 2? Yeah, I've got a 25 Tezos bid. This is Gatekeeper 2. You can't hear the sound. Turn that off. But this one's really nice. Greku is doing some awesome stuff. And where was the one from this morning? Oh man, there's this one this morning which was really dope. Let's see. Where is that one? Oh, so there's like C20, which is coming up. We'll look at that in a second, but let's go look at this one, Destin. Oh man, I wish I had bought this one. I need to put a higher offer in. This one is beautiful. So beautiful. Really nice. I'm following this guy now. Like, it's just gorgeous. This one's awesome too. I think I own this one. I wish. Ah, I do own this one. This one's great. It's super cool. I love the vibes. Um, it's really beautiful. Really amazing. So then there's C20 as well too. So Steven Investment. This is on auction right now. Um, Clown Vamp is currently at the top. I put in 120. He put in 200 um, for this like dinosaur with flowers on top of his head. So yeah, that kind of wraps it up. I think that's most of what I saw today. Pretty slow. Like if you look at the volumes on fxhash today, like nothing crazy. I did go in the Discord for Object, and I was asking them to add a, a view all for auctions because it's kind of hard to see all the auctions or like everything that's on auction right now. Um, like you come in here and it just stops, right? So there's like anything more than like an hour and 48 minutes left to go, you just can't see it, which I don't think is that great. Uh, Taking a look at what's coming up, there was some stuff from. Wait, is this the guy? There's been a lot of like framed trees and like Japanese art scene. Uh, right. So let's. Um, yeah, nothing crazy today. Pretty slow day for object. We can take a look at foundation. Corey does some cool stuff. Let's look at what is on browse. Let's look at the live auctions right now and see what's closing. This is what I usually do once a day. It's just like see where the live auctions are. Um, I wish they showed me the number of bids that actually was there. No, there is nothing. See, I think the stuff on, I don't understand why Foundation, maybe it's super rare. Like Foundation is just not that great. Super rare has some great stuff. Um, start collecting. Live auctions. Let's see what's on super rare. Constructions. It's cool by Dan. Yeah, that'll do well. But nothing really else. Like there's like new additions. Let's look at the new additions. So landscape, more landscape, super real. I don't. You look at the stuff. Oh, charisma. Really? His stuff. This one I really like. I think I posted this in Pathos art, but this is beautiful. What's been done here? Really nice. Um, let's see what else. Anything else? I don't think so. Yeah, no, nothing. Kind of slow week. I don't want to go to OpenSea because it's not going to have much. Um, try to think of if there was anything else major. I don't think so. I don't think so. Today was pretty quiet. It's a Wednesday. I mean, hump day. What are you going to do? Uh, oh, yeah. Like this, one of the AI artists that I follow. Let me share this again. 0009 is like 3 zeros and then a 9. He's got a show coming up. He's got a show coming up in LA. So the Museum Survey of Graffiti is going to be the Super Chief Gallery NFT. And he's got some very cool NFTs that are debuting. You can actually go through his previous. Let me go to his media. Right, so this one I'm pretty sure is going to be for sale. That's awesome. I wonder how he gets that. I know I need to get into Midjourney and figure out how he's doing this. Maybe he's using something else that's not Midjourney. But this one, um, very cool. And this one, also awesome. So these are all going to be in the Super Chief show in LA. Oh, this one. Oh, this one. This one is super cool. It's so cool. It's like 3D graffiti. It's like 3D graffiti. So it's like someone watching a corner where like 3D, a column of 3D graffiti goes to the sky. That's so cool. All right, well, that's going to wrap it up. Make sure to check out the Pathos Art channel. Make sure to check out Into the Chain. And we're just going to leave it there. And we'll see you tomorrow.